Everybody, here we are again, and it's a Simply Export Stout. Here to talk about it. What came in the kit? Well, that's cut off from the front of the pouch. It's a pouch, technically a pouch in a pouch. It comes in an outer pouch. That's all. You may have noticed I've written Lactose in the L that looks like a bottle. That's because I brewed it with lactose. So, same pouch as before, with a cutout. 1.8 kilos, makes approximately 23 litres, which it does. It came with, again, a packet of yeast that has this tacky glue stuck on the bottom of the pouch. So no need to faff about, you just peel it off, put the pouch in hot water, like you do. If it's a decent kit. I should stop ranting. It didn't come with a kilo of dextrose, made up from my stock of dodgy white powders. 150 grams, 150 grams and 350 grams and 350 grams, making a kilo. It also didn't come with 500 grams of lactose, which I put in, which I seem to have mislaid. So that goes on the fermenter and on the barrel. So we'll go to the figures. 500 grams of lactose powder from my stock of dodgy white powders. Starting gravity was 1.054 at 19 degrees C. Final gravity was 1.014 at 24 degrees C. That's 5 degrees difference. I really should have messed with the figures there, and I haven't done. I apologise. So it's all approximate. Yeah, so without lactose it was 1046, so 8 points higher, and 1008, 1014, so 6 points higher. So some of the lactose may have fermented, or it's just fermented better. Giving an ABV of approximately 5.43478261%. So again, slightly higher than last time, which was, we'll call it 5.1%, 5.2. The cost of the kit was £13.45 plus £5.95 for the lactose, giving a grand total of £19.40. 48.5 pence per pint. And I'm also comparing it against the Muntons Rich Creamy Velvet Milk Stout from memory. The Muntons Rich Creamy Velvet Milk Stout was a little bit on the thick side. After 4 pints, I'd really had enough, and that was 4.6%. But the Muntons kit was £31.95, giving 79.875 pence per pint. So this one is a lot cheaper, 25p, more than 25p, 30p, nearly 30p cheaper per pint. As you can see, you can get a head, doesn't hold head, holds about a ring, does produce some lacing on the glass, but not much. I'll turn the light on. It's again, a deep ruby colour. Can't really see through it, it's fairly black. Give it a bit of an aroma. Not overly much on the aroma. A little bit of burnt note. So a dark malt, black malt maybe, aroma. A hint of fruitiness, only a hint. Let's give it a taste. There is a general fruitiness up front and a slight sweetness and a bitterness, and then there's I'm going to sneeze, I apologise. No, it's gone. Sweetness, bitterness, and there's burnt, malty notes, black malt type burnt notes. It's not as thick and cloying as the Muntons, but it is a lot better than the Simply on its own without the lactose. That is an in-between that is very good. Two-thirds of the price of the Muntons. Not quite as good, but more drinkable. Would I do that again? Probably. If it felt like a milk stout, you know. Yeah, because that is very good. Mouthfeel wise, medium to heavy. Yeah, it's not as heavy on the mouthfeel as the Muntons, but by God, that's a good one. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Bit on the strong side at nearly 5.5%. Got to be a bit careful with it, but yeah, I like that. The kit itself, I'm going to give that 5 stars out of 5. But only because I've added the lactose. Right. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.